Hey, I've been busy going through my books and I'd printed out a book, a history of the church, and it only printed one side, so I've got lots of pages that are blank one side. But anyway, what I wanted to share with you. So maybe I should show you all the books that I've got. Maybe. Okay, so I've got the history of the church according to the LDS Church. I've got the history of the church according to the RLDS Church. I have several biographies. I've got the Book of Mormon as printed by the RLDS Church. I've got the Book of Mormon as printed by the LDS Church. I've got the Joseph Smith papers from 1844 to 1846. And I've got a book on Alexander, third son of Joseph Smith, the prophet of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I've got this book published by a member of the LDS Church, and this is a second book that he published by a member of the LDS Church. And then I've got the history of Joseph Smith's mum. Actually, the history that she wrote about Joseph Smith, but it's been edited by George A. Smith and Elias Smith, it says, revised by. And I've got the Joseph Smith translation of the Bible, and I've got the teachings of the prophet, and I've got the original, first printing of, a copy of the Book of Mormon. And this book is about Joseph Smith III. And what else have I got? All my journals, my own personal prayers, my own personal answers to my prayers. This is called The New Mormon History. It's an interesting one. That is by a member of the LDS Church. And then I've got what else have I got? Obviously the scriptures. Obviously what else? I've read all of the writings of Brigham Young, and all of the basically every document that I can get my hands on. I've read it. And so let me show you the biography of Joseph Smith III as well. So after reading all that I've read, and I haven't just read all of these, I've read them over a number of years, since 2012, when I plucked up the courage to actually pray about polygamy. Because before that I just took it as a given that it the church says, well, the patriarchs in the Bible, they had more than one wife, and there you go, that's why it must be true. And anyway, maybe I'll share with you my answers that I received. So, which I was unbiased. I wasn't choosing sides. I just wanted to know the truth. Okay, because the person that I am, I just like to get to the bottom of things. That's who I am. Because my brain can't make sense of things until things make sense. So I've also researched about the temples and about changes that happened at the temple, and about the so much stuff, endowments, and just everything. And I've been to lots of the places. I've been a member of the church since 1985. In 1993, I received my patriarchal blessing. I received my endowments. I was sealed in the temple, London, England, and I have been to Nauvoo, and I have been in the Salt Lake Temple. I've been to Salt Lake. I have I have gone to Far West. I've been on the place where it was dedicated before the missionaries left, before the first missionaries left to come to England and do the missionary work. And what else? Been to Missouri, been to Independence, been to Azamondiarman, been to Carthage. So yes, I've had a passion. So you could say that my faith as a Latter-day Saint was my love, and I haven't found anything to beat it. But obviously the tears roll when I realise and when I figure everything out that mankind since the beginning of time through every single generation can't keep things pure. So this is me sharing my observations and my studies and my prayerfulness, my communication with Heavenly Father. Now, the thing is about having lots of things that happen in your life, it humbles you and it also makes you very close to Heavenly Father, because who doesn't pray to Heavenly Father when they're having a bit of a rough time? So you could say that I've had a lifetime of a rough time, and that means that my heart has been poured out constantly. Doesn't mean I've been perfect, because I have had my sulks and I've had my rebellion times, and I've had my, just thought I couldn't cope anymore and wanted to take my life and all sorts of things. But I want you to know that the people that are pretty close and wanting to do their best are the ones that want to be forgiven for things in their life and are repentant. Um, so if that's you, you're probably pretty close to Heavenly Father. So I want to share things for several reasons. First of all, I do recommend the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints to everyone I meet, actually, if I think it will be good for them, because I think if you're a lonely person, if you love Jesus Christ, if you love socializing, if you love to see families, and if you like to have activities and you want to feel part of something, and if you want to feel looked after, I recommend the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And I would say that the LDS people that enjoy and love being a member of their faith and a member of the church should also thank Joseph Smith III, Joseph Smith's son, for making the church an enjoyable place to go, because it was his efforts that put a stop to polygamy. Now, the church went two ways after Joseph Smith died. Brigham Young took over the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, but it changed how Joseph Smith Jr., the prophet, had organised it. And so the ones living by how it was originally was the RLDS Church, which Joseph Smith III became the prophet of. Okay, so it's a little bit muddly. I think I'm going to carry on in another video, because I think my time's coming up. So if you want to be thankful that there isn't polygamy in the LDS Church, thank Joseph Smith III, because he went to Salt Lake and he studied law and he communicated with the lawmakers, and there was a lot going on in Salt Lake, lots of arrests going on because of polygamy, but it was outlawed, and that's why we can enjoy being Latter-day Saints and having a peaceful life of the one wife, one husband kind of thing. Anyway, I'm going to end there and get on to the next video. Okay. for now.